I have definitely uploaded in the last 6 months. Maybe. Possibly. You could maybe possibly be correct that I have maybe not uploaded in 6 months. But it depends on your point of... Oh yeah, okay. Fine. Whatever. I have not uploaded a video in over 6 months. It is April 16th, 2017. My last video was released on the 3rd of October, 2016. Did I say 2016 for April? Sorry, who the hell cares? Welcome guys, welcome back to a Zypherian vlog. I haven't done one of these in a while. I haven't uploaded in a very, very, very long time. And I apologise for that. The main point of this video, this vlog, is just to give you guys a channel update on what has been going on, why there haven't been any videos, although there really isn't any excuse, and to hopefully just let you guys know that I'm back, I'm here, and hopefully I will actually be able to do something, which I'm quite excited to talk about, to be honest, using my own kind of career skills to get ahead in the game. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. So, let me just tell you what's been going on. Essentially, I have started working, for those of you who didn't know. I started my new job as a software engineer, like a programmer, coder person. I started technically in February, however, I had an 8-week induction and I had 2 or 3 weeks off then, so I started in the end of May, basically. So I'm coming up to my basically year anniversary of starting on the project I'm currently still on, although I don't think I'm going to be there for my year anniversary. But that's my definition of working there a year. In other people's definitions, I've been with my company, Capgemini, for a year, February 15th, which was, I have to admit, it may not be the greatest company in the world, but obviously there are issues with everyone's jobs. You know, people can find holes here, there, and everywhere. I'm really happy where I work. I'm really happy with my job. I wouldn't change it, to be honest. There are definitely days I could chuck my team leader out the window or certain members of my team, or I would prefer so much to do things in a way I'm more comfortable, rather than obviously the coding conventions of the job are concerned. But you have to live with certain compromises. That's the word I'm looking for. Certain compromises, yes. You must always compromise. You must always be prepared to compromise in everything you do. And that kind of includes YouTube. And I've had to compromise in the case of I haven't really had the time to do it. I have definitely tried to do it, don't get me wrong. The last couple of months, January onwards, I have recorded so many videos. Ridiculous amounts of videos. At one point I had 20 to 30 videos, video clips and Audacity clips ready to be edited and hence uploaded. Here's the main issue I had. With work, I have to travel 2 hours on a bus to work and 2 hours on a bus back. I am not driving in that traffic. You can go to hell, as well as the parking costs £10 an hour. You can sod off. Anyways, so yeah, 2 hours on a bus there, 2 hours on a bus back. My day starts at 9:30, so I have to leave my house at just before 6:30 to catch the 6:30 bus. Get there just before 9:30-ish and start work. I end random times, so I should end about 4, 4:30, but more 4:30 than anything else. Should end 4:30. Most of the time I don't end till 5:30, maybe even 6 o'clock. Some days it's later. It really depends on how well the work has been going. If the code is crap, which the last 2 months it definitely has been, then as a team we need to stay there longer. As a developer, I need to fix things. That is my job. I need things that are broken fixed in order to get them signed off by the business so that we essentially don't lose the company doesn't lose the project. Not that that particularly matters anymore due to a certain vote. Anyways, where was I going with this? Yes, so the main issue with YouTube and my job is the time constraints. Because I leave so early in the morning and I don't get home till, say I leave at 5, half 7, maybe later, then I don't have much time to myself. I'm usually shattered, so I usually don't, I go to bed about 9. I don't have much time to myself. I have a shower, I eat, and then I might watch an hour of YouTube and go to bed. So finding time in that to edit, especially with the editing software I was using, Sony Vegas, I was finding videos, editing would take about an hour, maybe longer, depends on the video. And obviously, if I have multiple videos, an hour per video. And rendering then takes about 3 hours of video. And I don't have any way of accessing those videos outside of my machine. Once they're on my machine, I tried to do this thing with Google Drive where I put my files into Google Drive, and I soon found out that Google Drive corrupts files sometimes. I think it's because the files are so big and because they're rendered into a Google Drive directory. So Google Drive takes the file and automatically uploads it to the cloud, and then the idea was I could access it from work and download it at work and re-upload it. Really, Google should have integration that basically allows you to upload straight from Google Drive to YouTube. That would be so much simpler. But yeah, I found that Google Drive would corrupt certain video files. Again, I think this was based on the sheer file size, the amount of videos I was trying to upload at one time, and because I was rendering during it. Wouldn't do it for every video. It was about 1 in, 30 maybe more. So if I rendered a batch of videos, maybe out of a batch of 5, I might have one. Maybe, in 3 batches time, I might have one. Who knows? I couldn't tell, but I did find that it would break videos sometimes. Really, it was the editing that was the problem. I couldn't edit quick enough. I couldn't spend the time editing to be able to have time for myself, which is important, because if you don't have time for yourself, if you don't make time for yourself, then things get on top of you, and you can end up leading to some very nasty, complex mental health issues, but this isn't the channel for that. Right, moving on swiftly, hopefully. Get swifty with it. What have I changed? What's changed with the channel, and what's going to happen with the channel? The main thing was I had this awesome idea, and I think you can do it. I'm going to spend some time on it. I've already spent some time on it, but it's at a point now where I can use it. I just wish I wanted to do something that... Well, I just wanted to do something. What am I talking about? Essentially, I've kind of fixed the issue with the uploading. So, first things first is the rendering. I mentioned that I was originally using an editor, Sony Vegas. A lot of you may know of it. The main issue with this is that I don't know why it just takes 3 hours to render files. It's kind of silly. I have since upgraded to Adobe Premiere. They had like a deal quite recently where it was discounted for a year. If you signed up to a year subscription, you can pay monthly for that year, but you sign up for a year, so you have to pay it for a year. And as a student, I also got an additional discount on that. So as a student, I didn't get so much of a discount, kind of, because I got the student discount plus this discounted price. I think it came to £14 a month. I think it's originally £16 a month. Like, if you got the normal subscription, I think it worked out to be the student price, but it was, like, obviously the student price is like half the original normal price, so it works out to be more money off if you get the normal package. Anyways, that's gone, so what does it matter? So I got Adobe Premiere. I decided to get it, why not, and see what we can do with it. Didn't realize with the student version that I get all of the Adobe Creative Studio apps, which I'm very, very happy about. I'm currently using Audition. I think I'm going to use Audition for all of my vocals now. It seems to definitely edit them far better than Audacity did. Audacity is a great free program, don't get me wrong, but Audition, it's not as simple to use, I find, but it just works so much better. The effects, you might be able to hear my voice sounds better, and hopefully over time when I learn more things about it, I can get it even better, it will just be perfect. So yeah, I'm using new rendering software. I'm using Adobe Premiere, as I just mentioned. That means that rendering, obviously editing still takes like an hour or something, but rendering takes 30 minutes per video instead of 3 hours. So originally I was having to batch process multiple videos overnight, and I'm still going to have to do that, admittedly, but I was able to batch process videos overnight, and it would take forever. It would also kind of brick my PC, which meant I couldn't do anything whilst it was rendering. With Adobe Premiere, it's a lot more efficient. I can have it rendering, and I can still do things on my computer. I can't really play games unless they're like FTL or like 2D graphics, which is fine. I've got plenty of games like that I can play. I can watch videos, I can do basically still use my computer, which I couldn't with Sony Vegas. Also, the videos take half an hour. And the biggest thing I think is going to be instrumental in what I plan for YouTube going forward. I had a Raspberry Pi for Christmas, and thank you to my grandmother for buying me that, I have to admit. Great idea. I had an idea a while back. I've had, well, 2 ideas to use it. One of them is more a hardware deal, so that you could more or less set up a screen and a keyboard built with the Raspberry Pi from get-go. It's like a projector for the screen and like a laser projector for a laser keyboard. Anyways, that's beside the point. The other idea I had was a YouTube app kind of deal. So the idea was I have a network connected drive, which I do. I've set up today using a virtual machine or a virtual network connector, I think it's called. I can connect to my Raspberry Pi anywhere I want, as long as I install the correct software to connect and stuff like that. Know all the passwords, obviously. And I can upload videos from my Raspberry Pi at home using this thing. So I will render to the network connected drive, which is attached to my computer, so it should be able to upload pretty easily. I'm not 100% sure how it's going to upload from the Pi using it, but I guess it'll have to technically download the file from the router. Is that correct? Basically, the Raspberry Pi is connected to the file system through the router, so it would have to go through the router to the file system, find the file, go, yeah, I want to upload that, and then upload it. I guess it would go to the Pi and then to the internet, which is a bit weird, but however it works anyways, I should know that. Essentially, the Pi will automatically upload YouTube videos for me, so I will render to this network drive. The Raspberry Pi will then, well, the Raspberry Pi doesn't really do anything with it, but I can then connect the Raspberry Pi on my phone or on a laptop, and I can tell it, I've already set up a small script that I found online. It doesn't work the best, but it works. That's the main thing. And I can basically tell it, upload all of the files that are in this folder, and that's what it will do. And it will upload them to YouTube, to my channel, ready for me to do the metadata and things which I can do in my lunchtime in work or something like that. One of the things I didn't mention at the start of this was I did once try uploading videos in work, and I got told off for it. I had a nice email from someone somewhere in the ether who said, our systems indicate that you're using a hell of a lot of bandwidth. Can you stop? And I was like, yeah, about that. So I couldn't upload any videos, because obviously a video is like a gigabyte or more. And yeah, they didn't like that, seeing as our systems are connected via VPN, and I was having to download them off Google Drive and then upload them to YouTube, and yeah, it wasn't happy. So essentially, I should be able to upload using my superior internet at home from my Raspberry Pi anywhere in the world, anywhere I want to be, as long as I have an internet connection, obviously. I can even do it from my phone, as I said. This virtual connector I've used has a phone app. Doesn't work the best. It's very, very, very slow, but it does work, and I have used it, which is awesome. And yeah, I can't wait. I want to give this a go. Eventually, I want to make it so that it does automatically upload the videos. So it basically, perhaps every hour or something, checks, oh, is there any files in here? If there are, then upload them. If there aren't any files, then don't upload them, kind of thing. But yeah, I as I said, I can't wait to give this a go. I think it's going to be a lot of fun, and hopefully it should solve many of the issues I was having, obviously with Premiere being a lot quicker to render, and it's a bit finicky to edit, but it's more because I'm not used to it. I'm quite enjoying using Premiere. I should be able to edit, render, and upload far easier. It's more streamlined, and I should be able to get videos out to you guys, including this one. So if this video's out, I hope it finds you well, and I hope you guys have listened. It's 20 minutes long, which is stupid for a vlog, but I wanted to get my points out there, and I thought you might find the Raspberry Pi thing interesting. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. I've been your host, Phoenix Zypher. If you have enjoyed the video, make sure to click the like button. If you haven't, make sure to hit the dislike button, although there's not really much I can improve on with these vlogs. Thanks for watching, and hit subscribe if you want to see more. Videos are definitely coming now. I can't wait. Thanks, guys, and adios, mis amigos.